Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 5, Episode 5, the 5 for 5. I don't know, it's probably got a rallies or something. This is of the originals entitled, Don't It Just Break Your Heart, which means some sad shit's probably going to happen and I'm going to be upset, is how I feel that this is going to play out. So, if you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, everything in between. I really like having this lined up on my face. That's about as good as it's going to get. Jerry's crown fell. I'm not picking it up. He does his best work behind the scenes in a second. I apologize if you see me munching on something. I do have a protein bar next to me and also have some Black Ooze G Fuel. Use code JaredBear to save 0%. All my tubs are up there. The normal stack was moved because I was watching a movie the other night. So with all that exposition out of the way, bing, bam, bop, let's get into it.
Rise and shine, Nightwalker Nation.
If he would have said rise and shine, mother lovers, I would have
must say you've been
fucking shit in the
wildly
seat.
successful. I am now singularly focused on your impending suffering. And to whomever sent this coin,
The Nazi
and
coin,
took my daughter's mother,
I will break your
it's
shit.
time to show your face.
My man said not one body, not two. How about three? Oh, you, 2, 4, 5. Wait a second, just 4. That guy's still alive. And it's on heads. What's up, little buddy? Where you going? You about dumb as hell. Clothesline from Marcel, tag team action. Hardy Boy's up in this bitch.
Don't look to me for help. Y'all lost your chance to trade loyalty for protection.
Oh, I'm about to open up the curtains on your bitch ass.
Very last opportunity to confess.
Look, I don't know anything.
Well, that's a pity for you then.
It's me you're looking for.
Oh, Greta, I fucking knew you were bullshit from the first second I saw you. You even look like a Nazi low-key.
Perhaps we should talk.
Hashtag bloop. Hashtag I'm gonna take a bite of this protein bar.
Someone...
If you kill me, you'll never know where she's at. The power of Christ compels you, Jesus.
You knew we'd have this little chat. No doubt you binged on Vervain till your throat was red and raw.
Sein Mangel an Vision
Et voulez-vous coucher avec
wird
moi?
sein Untergang sein. It's true.
Bro, I swear to God, if Hitler shows up, I will turn this shit off.
August Muller.
Oh my God, August.
I don't blame you for forgetting.
Never mind.
It was a long time ago. Rostock, Germany, spring. 1933.
1933. Here comes a bit of exposition for you, Mr. Klaus Michelson. That accent was all over the place just now. I don't apologize, but
The purpose of art is
Ooh,
to
look at them
portray
having fun.
life as it is. When that world is joyous, art must reflect that beauty. But when our existence is beset with unrest, humiliation, hyperinflation,
I'm Ron
indignity
Burgundy.
of reparations, art must necessarily be equally drab and ugly.
he looks like
Or
14 people
perhaps,
combined at
August,
once.
The ugliness is a result of the artist lacking any discernible talent.
Did you see the way she gave him the up and down?
To inflame our
Watch when she comes into focus. She's gonna hit him with the ready to gobble up Mr. Morgan.
passion.
Look at that.
To provoke our
Bam,
insight,
bam.
and it should inspire us
Hit him with the
to
1-2.
look and brawl and give our sensual race the rein.
Derivative. And so extraordinarily tedious.
Hello, Elijah.
I wouldn't argue with this fool. He's not listening to a single word you say. He's simply waiting for you to draw breath so that he might pontificate anew.
I believe you're thinking of my brother, Elijah. He's the pompous, controlling one.
Interesting. I had always heard that Elijah was the enigmatic and charming one, the truly distinguished element of the family.
Oh my God, look at them trading smirks.
13 years, you don't look a day over 1,000. How do you do it, Niklaus?
God, I've missed you.
I fear word of your presence in Germany has spread. Rumors of Michael are rampant across Europe.
They shared a hug. They didn't see each other for 13 years, from 1920 to 1933. Pain without love, pain. I can't get enough pain.
Come.
Cause I'd rather feel
Sit
pain
tight,
than
August,
nothing at
I'll get back to
all.
your
I
hack-
can't wait for fucking YouTube to put a goddamn copyright claim on my shit for singing that song.
Sorry, momentarily.
I think we ought to introduce ourselves. Ladies first.
That's actually some really good
Somebody's
photos.
been
You should actually say thank you. That first photo is actually. Wait a second now. Look at. That's a really good picture. Look at them, all smooched up. You know, Elijah'd be a wild ass kisser, bro. He'd be all up in your shit.
Well, somebody's been.
Also, before I forget, real quick, she pressed him up against the wall and he snapped his shit. I gotta watch that one more time. Then we'll progress. I'm sorry. This was. Ow, ow, ow. Ladies first. Like, you're not a goddamn original with the fucking mass power.
Busy watching you.
Okay, let's see what you can do.
I'm gonna pause again one more time, just for a second. Is that person that's watching them that's gonna trace back to August? August is gonna be going after girl, right? Antoinette, right? And then it's gonna somehow tie Klaus and Elijah back to one another. They're gonna team forces, and we're gonna kill the fuck out of August. I have a friend named August, so all this is very hateful, but still, just a shot in the dark. Don't tell me I'm right.
A threat.
My daughter is a child.
A
A
sweet
child born of werewolves.
summer
You can
child.
create hybrids at will.
See what I did there?
Her
A little pun?
defect must be correct.
Her defect is my defect. Say that again, I'll pluck out your eyeballs and eat them like olives off my fingers.
I'll call it what it is. A dirtying of my species, which diminishes the
Yeah,
pure
shit.
and superior nature of vampires.
So you're racist against werewolves. All right.
Your daughter will purify herself.
What if that lunatic we call a father found Rebecca and forced her to surrender?
Rebecca is ensconced in Chicago with this Stefan character. She writes me often because I'm her favorite.
It's the little things like that that I love. Small connections. Small, minuscule throwaway lines. Going back a couple episodes with the Aurora thing. Like, hey, you know, you have a dead redhead wrapped up in a bedsheet. I love that. Okay. And then this, Rebecca with some Stefan character, aka my future hashtag bestie, at least for a little bit. And then mortal enemies, and then kind of friends again.
She will not forgive you.
And if I impose this shame upon my daughter, and then they kill her mother anyway, I won't forgive myself.
Oh, how the turntables of Salvatore boarding school. Yeah, okay. Kind of like Haley, not Haley. Hi, Haley. Kind of like Hope. Hi, little Haley. That's what we can do. Kind of like Hope, wanting, like, excited about triggering her werewolf side, and then Klaus thinking about that little offer.
Then why are you packing?
Look, all those times that I've said that there are things in my past that I prefer to forget.
Pretty fair.
The man with the camera, he's part of those things.
So problem solved, he's dead.
They'll send a replacement.
Who is they?
Yeah, speak.
Who is they, Antoinette?
Yeah, the Strix. What are we talking about here?
Yes.
Oh, is the August
I
community?
proudly
See what I'm talking about?
participated in
I know
the thinning
shit.
of the werewolves. Decapitated some 90 with my own hands.
Thinning. That's a convenient euphemism.
I'm simply ridding us of the mongrels who diminish us.
Mongrels!
Inferior scourges. Hardly the apex predators born of Viking stock like you and I, friend.
No, you and I are quite different, friend. A fact which I feel I'll have to educate you on.
I believe what my brother is trying to say is that you are a runt.
A runt?
You are a runt amidst a species of leviathans.
Ooh.
I recommend you not
You a
give me
little
any further
baby.
reason to stake that feeble, incurvated sternum of yours. This is the first and last warning that I will give you.
First and last. At the same time. That's the first and final. You about 3 seconds losing your job there, brother.
Time to go, Antoinette.
Ow. See what I'm saying? See what the fuck I'm saying?
Yes, Father.
Father. Papa. Curveball throw right into the play. So look. What I love about that scene the most is Klaus keeps making his lunges and Elijah's holding him back and saying, "Hey, Klaus, chill out, brother." And then finally Elijah's like, "You know what? Fuck it." And he holds dude up by his throat. First and final. So she is August's daughter. See where this is going? Because I sure as fuck do.
East. Someone once told me Shanghai is a safe place to hide out.
Yeah, feel free to send me a postcard.
You gave me a ring, Elijah. You asked me to marry you.
You spent the last 7 years lying to me.
It's not fair.
How could you not tell me that you and I knew each other?
Because we barely met. Once or twice in passing.
And the part where my brother and your father have an entire history together, you neglected to tell me that
because
too?
I know how
It's so weird hearing, like, if you, in the flashback scenes, he has that very proper, like, Elijah voice. And in this, it's like coming and going with, like, almost like an American, like me sounding, and then back into that, like, I'd say, like, a proper, like, English accent, maybe. I don't know exactly what the fuck it is. He's a goddamn Viking. I don't know.
this ends.
I'm still not sold on him. Not one bit. Not one bit.
Those of us that matter accept you for what you are.
Your acceptance rings a tad hollow, considering you stood
Nah.
witness as mother bound the part of me these people want to kill.
No, I did everything that I could to protect you.
Protect me! You were ashamed of me. You stood and you watched as Michael beat me till I passed out cold.
I never watched you suffer.
I was beside you, tortured and beaten without mercy.
Without mercy.
Now you tell me what you want from me.
I need you to do something! To take action when people call my kind mongrels, not just to talk. Otherwise, you're no better than those who turn their backs and allow this to happen. I've a good mind to stick a dagger in you, put you in a coffin, and stack you atop our dear sister.
Ah.
Klaus, you never cease to amaze me.
Oh, Rebecca
So
ain't with
Rebecca's left.
Stefan.
Dearest Elijah,
He's such. Look at this shit.
springtime in Chicago is ever so inspiring.
Klaus.
Jesus.
Talent revealed.
Jesus. Stack.
How did you manage to deny Rebecca's happiness this time? Did you eviscerate this Stefan fellow like you did Alexander? Or did you
Nah,
simply
I
toss him
didn't.
from a balcony like
Nah. Him and Stefan were besties already at the time. That's what it was. God damn, there was so many. Whew. Whew. So, at this point, they were already in Chicago together at the little bar, and that's when they were gonna leave. Everybody's gonna leave happily together, and then he fucking daggered Rebecca, put her in a box, and all that stuff. Okay, that makes sense. I just have to point out, I love the subtlety of the voices kicking in. The Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. I really appreciate the whispers because how he's close to his daughter at this moment.
Have you heard me rail against the shame our parents gave me?
How many times have you heard me cry devastated over having lived my life without my mother?
Klaus, you gotta go, baby. The snake's gonna start coming out the ground.
Klaus,
Everything gonna die.
I can't stay here with Hope.
Maggots gonna spawn. The blood is gonna rain.
Listen to me.
It was also the first time that I fell in love with you.
Oh, bullshit. It's a fat ass ring, though.
Excuse me. I'm looking for my brother.
He hasn't been in again. I'm not my
That
father's
fucking
daughter.
Nazi flag in the background.
I don't share his hatred.
Eh.
But he can't be reasoned with. And there are consequences to defying him.
I'm familiar with that kind of father.
Yeah.
Eventually, even the children of such a monster are not safe, and believe me, it's only a matter of time before he turns that rage on you. Forgive me. Listen to me. I've been to the railway station and to the port. I have compelled the ticket takers to help any who want passage out of this country. You say my name, and they will help you. I recommend heading east. Shanghai is a safe place to hide out.
Somebody once told me Shanghai was a safe place. I can't really work that in together, but it was fucking Elijah. Done said that Shanghai was a good place to hide out. But think about that though. He compelled those ticket takers that anybody wants out of the country. Man, good on Elijah. Even though they probably could have just fucking went up to fucking Adolf and been like, hey, stop. Don't. Go back to fucking painting, right? Like, what are you doing?
Thank you.
Could have stopped fucking genocide.
Your name. If I'm going to use your name as my ticket out.
Think about that.
Of course.
It's Elijah.
Antoinette.
The
Until we
EA.
meet again.
If we meet again. Like I told you when we met in New York, I abandoned my father's antiquated notions.
I'm glad you did that, but I'm still caught up on the fact that vampires could have ended the Holocaust. They could have ended just fucking racism in general.
Because it brings me peace.
Wild shit, all of it. They could have ended a lot of
To
stuff.
share
A lot.
this life with you.
Very much so.
Then Klaus isn't without compassion.
He has his moments.
Where is she, Greta? You tell me where she is, and I will vouch for you with Klaus and Marcel.
Please don't.
What?
Tell them.
Tell them what?
Tell them I am so very much stronger than they could ever imagine.
God damn. Ow! Josh ain't do nothing to you. Ow! Took a whole bite out of his neck. Oh my God. She got the nails in her hands and fucking beating the shit out, Josh. Hey, is Joshy Washi? I don't give a fuck about fucking Roman over here.
That's pretty cool.
Roman the Broman. Something about him. I don't know what it is. I just don't. He gives off creepy vibes.
Any trouble, Klaus? As if I give a damn what you want.
This man came out the house with the motherfucking crossbow, Daryl Dixon style.
After I kill you, I'm gonna hunt down everyone you know and everyone you love.
Down goes Frazier.
But the rest never saw it coming. When you've had enough, pick up this coin.
Which I like because that ties back into the coin thing from season 1. It was season 1 with the whole Marcel, when you've had enough, pick up the coin. That's some violent, ruthless ass shit. And somehow, I got a bad feeling.
Some of them were guilty of hate, but most were innocent.
I feel like Klaus has to know who she is, unless he forgot. And then Greta over here, little buddy got his fucking shit ripped out. She did pick up the coin, and she kept that coin all this time.
My mistake was that I humiliated them.
Please, mercy for my son!
This could be the downfall.
When I tell you I have a fucking gut feeling, I mean that shit. I mean that.
Hey.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Just letting you know everything is cool here.
You look like somebody that would be a Power Ranger in the 8th spinoff in like 2015 when everybody stopped giving a shit. You would be the main ranger of that series. You'd always get your ass beat. Eventually the 6th Ranger comes along and he's so much cooler than you and everybody forgets about you.
I'm getting in the car and Hope Michelson is coming with me.
Fucking Power Rangers goddamn Dino Thunder Crisis. Power Ranger Time Vortex Whirlwind Tsunami Storm.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Just rip out his fucking jugular. Hope, if you would just listen to me for 1 second. You ain't gotta listen to nobody. Listen to me. Hashtag bloop unless Hope's a lot smarter than I'm giving her credit for at this moment. Because I don't really know where she's at. She let her mother get captured. Bunch of other shit. Turning hybrid boys and fucking all this other stuff. Whew. Klaus gifted them shame. And after all this time, characters never mentioned before are now here. Here in episode, which it's safe to assume that the keep singing thing, the person knows how to escape, it was probably either Greta or, I don't know if they said it, I may have blinked and missed it, it was either Greta or Logan that obviously killed, or Roman, sorry. Logan fell, weasel neck, what a dickbag. It was either Greta or Roman that killed poor young Henry. Man. We haven't seen Cole. We haven't seen Rebecca. We sure as fuck haven't seen Davina. She's been stuffing her face with pastries, living her best life. No Vincent this episode. Just a smidge of Freya. Obviously, no Haley. We do get Elijah, past and present. Get Klaus past and present. We learned about this August character. You think August is going to be the big bad, but in one way or another, like I was kind of mentioning, that August is the turn of events here. August is the person connecting people because his wife, Greta, is the person who is now directly affecting Haley. She's now the one that is kind of in there with the vampires. Didn't like her the first second I saw her either. And yeah, Roman's out here playing with old Hope, and Antoinette is with Elijah. My fear, I mean, even though Antoinette said she is not her father's daughter, My fear is that she is aligned with them in one way, shape, or another. And kind of she's with them, she's with Elijah, the other two are around Klaus, and now Hope. At the moment is the little power triangle. Holy shit. Don't it just break your heart? Haley's kidnappers make a demand. Klaus remembers hatred he's experienced in the past. Antoinette has an unexpected revelation for Elijah. And that's where we're at on the 5-5. Episode 6 is called What Will I Have Left? And I will catch you all then. Playlists and everything will be in the description box down below. Links, all of it. Sorry, not play. Did I say playlist? Links and everything will be down here. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.